YouTube, welcome back. Appreciate you stopping by the channel. So first and foremost, please excuse the shaky camera. I'm currently on the road. I'm heading to go get my hair cut, but I figured this would be a great time for me to provide you guys with an update on my fast. Today is February 15th, and when I got up this morning, I weighed myself, and I am 290.2, and so far I've lost 31 pounds today. Pretty happy with that number, considering it's only been about 2 weeks since I started my fast, and I'm already down 31 pounds. And I feel good for the most part. The last few days have been pretty rough in regards to food cravings. I've been craving some food that I haven't eaten in a long time. And the one thing I will say, I am proud of myself because my willpower is still intact, even though my mind is sending some messages to me, and I'm like, denied. You know what I'm saying? Just I'm gonna stay on track. It's not easy, especially when you are around people who are eating food. Yesterday, my lady, she had Chipotle for dinner, and I love Chipotle, let me tell you. And it smells so dang good. It smelled like a gourmet dinner. I'm telling you, man, that damn Chipotle looks so good. But I managed. And, you know, she's very considerate of me, especially since she did her 7-day fast and she understands the feeling. You know, she tries not to eat in front of me, but I wanted her to eat in front of me because I wanted to see how much willpower I had. If I can sit there while someone is eating and not, you know, break down or lose focus. And I did it, you know, so that was great. Now, as far as my energy levels are concerned, the last, I want to say 3 days or so, it's been up and down. It's been like ebb and flow, man. Like yesterday, I pretty much laid down or laid around all day long. I mean, I got up and I took care of my business, you know, the things that I had to take care of. But if I didn't have anything that was necessary for me to do, my ass was sitting down. I wasn't trying to do too much, and I just felt lethargic. Yeah, I didn't have the mojo. I didn't have the energy. And that's kind of been a thing the last, I want to say 3 days or so. Yesterday and the day before, I did get lightheaded a couple of times. It was just, you know, once I had been sitting down for a while and I stood up, and I know better than that. I stood up quickly, got kind of lightheaded. I had to catch myself, get my bearings and stuff. Going up and down the stairs is a beast right now. It's been tough. You know, by the time I get to the top of the stairs, I am like, whoo, I need to sit down. Like I can tell the difference, you know, and I'm getting in, you know, I'm in the meat and potatoes of my fast. So, you know, these things are starting to happen, and it's expected. Yesterday I did feel kind of nauseous, but not nauseous. I don't know how to explain it. It was weird. I had a bowel movement.
Don't nobody go in the bathroom for about 45 minutes. Somebody open the window.
I want to say the day before yesterday, it was more on the liquid side than on the, you know, solid side. And the fact that I still have material coming out. I mean, there was a, you know, few solid pieces of waste that did come out, very small, but I'm 2 weeks in to having eaten any food, and my body is still flushing that stuff out of my digestive system. So that just lets me know that I got some junk in there that's been in there for a while, and my body has the opportunity to flush it out. So I'm happy about that. Last night, I could not sleep. I was wide awake. I mean, it was like 2:30 in the morning and I am up. Like, I tried to go to sleep and it was futile. Like, I ended up falling asleep like maybe an hour or two later, but man, I was wide awake. And I think that's just, I don't know what to say about that, but so there's been some things going on. I will say my stomach, I've been having the stomach growling. It's been growling, and if you look up what that is, that's the body actually trying to process things inside and get it moving through our digestive system. So that leads me to believe I still got more to get out. And I'm trying not to be all over the place, but all these things are starting to come to mind. But all in all, I feel good. I still feel good about getting to 21 days. That's just next week, which it's going by pretty fast. I'm gonna be honest. It's going by pretty fast. I did take some photographs this morning. So I will put them up here in the video, comparing my day 2. That's when I took the pictures, and then today. My stomach has gone down a lot. It's flatter. I mean, I know I'm still overweight, but before, my belly was just really round, and I don't know that the pictures really convey that, but I know for sure in person, my stomach is way flatter than it was before. It's not so round and bloated. I see it in my face, my neck. I mean, I see it in certain parts of my body where I've lost that 31 pounds. So yeah, it's been good so far. So we're gonna keep pushing on, but I'm heading to the barbershop, and as soon as I get there, get parked, I will check in with you guys later. Talk to you soon. So we made it to the barbershop, and I got about 10 minutes before I gotta go in. My appointment is at 11:30. Just kind of finishing up what I was saying. I'm about to fast. It's been a great experience. Having this time off from food has allowed me to have more clarity and put a lot of things in perspective that I've always thought about, but I guess I've had more in-depth thoughts about it since, taking this break from food. Being a new dad, having twin boys, it's not easy. It's a lot of hard work, and it requires a lot from myself and my significant other. This is our first time having kids, and when you get 2 of them at one time, I mean, that's double the blessing, obviously, but it's trial and error. Just a lot of things that we have to learn on the fly, and we've been doing a great job. Our boys are really happy, but for me, it's made me realize that being a parent is one of the most important jobs that you can have, because you have a direct effect on your child's outcome, their future, right? Ultimately, you got to give them the tools. So you got to give them the tools and the foundations to succeed, and it's up to them to, do what's right for themselves and in their life to be prosperous. We all make our own decisions, at some point. But at the same time, if you can reduce the amount of trauma that your child endures during childhood, if you can love them and provide them with an environment for them to grow and blossom, and not put any limitations on them, I think it's, you're doing your child justice, and you're giving yourself an opportunity to feel good about what you've done for them and yourself. I feel like, another reason why I'm doing this fast is I just want to be a better me, and I want to be a better me so that I could be a better parent. I want my health to be intact. I want my children to have a father that is capable and has all his faculties to be there for them. These kids, when I tell you they make me better in so many ways, my patience has improved by 1,000%, to the point where now I'm more patient with people, adults. I think before my patience level was not where I thought I was, and I would be irritable. But now I'm cool as a cucumber, because when you realize there's just certain things that you can't control, and you have to stop and be aware and pay attention and figure things out, and not rush your thinking. For instance, like Mikhail, my boys, they're like complete opposites. Michael is cool as a cucumber. The only time he cries is if he poops, or he's sleepy, and it's a rarity, to be honest with you. That boy doesn't cry. Mikhail, that boy, he cries about everything, and the way he cries, it will rattle your nerves if you allow it to. But in the beginning, when he used to cry like that, I didn't have the patience, and not to say I would get frustrated with my baby, but it just rattled my nerves. And now when he cries, I'm just, it is what it is. I know you're not hungry. I know you got a fresh diaper on, you're clean, you have everything you need. I've done my part, right? You're crying for some unknown reason, and of course I'm gonna figure it out, but I know it's not life or death, right? It's like I put things in perspective, and I take the time to try to figure out what's going on with him, and staying calm at the same time, and just, I don't know, just handling things differently, man. It's man, this parent thing, man, if you take it serious, you will become a better person, man. You will become a better person. And it's my legacy, man. These is my boys. I created this family. So it's just like, I got to do my part. And it's been such a blessing. And, it's really, my lady and I, we were already close. That's my dog. But this has made us closer. And it's shown how good we are together, because we work as a team. I got her back and she got mine. We split the load up, so not one person is doing more than the other. I try my best to be aware of how she feels, and what she has going on, just so that, just trying to keep the balance in the house, because I get it, man. As a mother, you got a lot on your plate. You gave birth to these kids, and there's so many things going on with you internally, postpartum depression, your body changes, so on and so forth. So that's another thing that these kids have done for me. Having these kids has made me be more considerate of my significant other, because I recognize the sacrifice that she's made. her body and just her mental, you know. So all in all, this fast has just given me an opportunity to reflect and think about the things that I need to take care of, the things that I need to be better at, and then also reflect on the things that I've done good as well. So to all you new dads, you know, being a dad, this guy in this Mustang, being a dad, being a first-time dad, it's a hell of a roller coaster, man. But if you stick with it and you really stay focused and understand that this is something that, you know, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, man. I know some people take for granted fatherhood, man, but man, it's a blessing, man. So that's really all I got. I got to get in here and get this haircut. And, you know, depending on how I feel, I may turn the camera on the way home, but if not, I'll see you guys later. Peace. Hey, just had to check back in to show off the haircut. Yeah, my barber, he got me back in the game. 360 Jeezy, man, go check him out. He's been my barber for like the last 7-8 years. The guy's like family to me, you know what I'm saying? Velocity Cuts out here in Vacaville, California. If you don't know about him, you need to. Straight up. All right, you guys be good. Peace.